Hi, my name is Laura Munoz, and I am going to show you the entire course that I have created for my professional learning classes at the end of my master's program. This is actually not a requirement. I just worked really hard on this and all of the hyperlinks and everything that I put in here. It's difficult to do this without a learning management system like Classroom or Blackboard or Canvas or anything like that. So I wanted to make it as interactive as possible and just kind of show its completion. So this is the modules. I wanted to introduce the solution to the problem. So I have to first introduce the problem. So when students are absent, it is extremely difficult to help them catch up on what they have missed. This leads to a larger gap in performance than what already exists due to the nature of our system. If this is a problem we are all facing, there should be a solution to which we all contribute. So the idea itself, create a digital platform for teachers to monitor and students to create and access tutorial videos on each content area. How does this benefit us? Through the streamlining of all tutorials for all students by students, we are differentiating up for those who grasp the concept and providing additional alternative education for those who are missing the lessons due to absenteeism. So this benefits each campus that implements a program like this in a huge way because you're challenging the students who already understand the concepts and those students who are absent or who are struggling are able to learn from their peers, which sometimes can be a lot easier than learning from a teacher. So the problem solving section is actually like directly related to the district that I recently worked for. That wouldn't apply to everyone. But the cooperative learning, where students have the opportunity to watch the videos as often as they need to in order to grasp the concepts without feeling like the dumb kid for asking so many questions or not getting it the first time. I know as educators, we have all seen kids who don't ask any questions because they don't want to be the dumb kid. They don't want to be the kid in the back of the room who doesn't understand. So they just are the kid who makes jokes or the kid who doesn't say anything. And finally, the videos would have to be approved by the teachers and would not be posted until the teacher approved them. So essentially, the program is kind of in a nutshell. This is how each teacher would implement this program into their own classroom and put it on the platform. So they would determine an area in which their students were struggling. They would pull the data on the assessments for the specific skills that they're wanting to address, come up with a game plan for the videos. They would find students who are already good at this and would be good at teaching their peers. At my previous campus, we had an advisory period called Panther Den, and it was scheduled into our day. It was 30 minutes a day. That would be a perfect opportunity for teachers to use that to work with their tutors and have the students submit their tutorial videos for approval. And then, of course, teachers would have to provide an example for the students to go off of so they don't feel like they have to reinvent the wheel. So the students already know what the expectation is, just like giving an exemplar. So in module 1, you would click here. Here's the schedule of the courses. So there's the Big Hairy Audacious Goal, the course information, the breakdown of each week, what each of these things will look like. And why are we doing this? When you click on it, it goes to a video tutorial overview. This is a video that I created. And then how do you think traditional study hall or tutorial times can be improved on our campus? Think about the information presented in the video and what we can do to improve our students' overall progress in our classes. And then here is the implementing the program. So what is peer teaching? Look through the data provided to you. This would be within the course itself. So we would watch the video, we would look through data, we would determine the percentage of students falling behind overall in the grade level. And then here's a survey that was actually given. I don't have the link to it because I created it at the campus that I was at previously under that email, so I don't have the access to it anymore. But it was a survey that we sent to students and parents from our campus and to see specifically like why their students fall behind. And the parents answered, and then the students answered. And then last, this is a video about Flip. This is a social learning app, and it's one that our district actually already provides access to, or my former district, I mean. And so it wouldn't have cost them anything to implement this program. And so then I asked, what problems do you think will surface when implementing a video-based tutorial program through this app? And then the next is the assignment one. This is a hyperdoc that they would create, where they had to, each teacher group had to create a playlist. Create a Google Doc hyperlink with each of the following. So one YouTube video that taught a concept one YouTube video teaching a concept you know students struggle with for each content area. A list of things you would like to see taught by a high-performing student, and then objections about the implementation of the program on the campus. And I really mean it when I say don't hold back. Truthfully, I have probably already thought of and tried to address each issue that other teachers might come up with, but I could be wrong. I wanted to know for sure, like, hey, if there's something that could be better, let's figure it out together. So then they would just upload their Google Doc here. The next part is, in your two groups, open this. You will work together to create a Google Slides presentation to identify the gaps in performance on benchmarks and compare it to attendance data for their content area. Why do you think the current makeup work system we have in place is not effective? Discuss as a group and type your answer here. This is the only video I could actually find by someone who might be a student. And it's just a tutorial video, and I wanted to see, but it had a lot of reviews. They were all positive, and I was curious what the group may think made it successful. And then here they would develop a playlist on YouTube of videos in each of your content areas that you believe would correctly teach your students content. And then create a slide deck to show the rest of us your findings. Paste the link to your slide deck below. And then here is evaluating other tutorial platforms and determining what problems we can see in this project and how we can overcome them. So this is where I actually want 3 objections and a solution for each of them. I said, do not present a problem you do not already have a solution for. So this requires that teachers work together. If you are in a group of 3 teachers, each one of you has an objection, maybe you can help each other find solutions to it. And then this is an on your own assignment where you individually create and post your own video to Padlet. So I created a Padlet link here. This would be sample tutorial videos. There's not anything here, obviously, but it would be something that they would use to go back through, and we will watch the highest rated videos together. So each of you will then watch at least 3 videos and rate them on our Padlet. And then the last section is what worked and didn't work. So here's a survey. Please be honest, give the best feedback you can. This will only work if we are truthful in our beliefs about it. So let's be totally transparent here and write about how you believe this program will benefit our students. This is not a naysayer section. This is about what is going to be positive, what is actually going to work. And then develop our platform here. So you click on this link and it goes directly to Microsoft Flip. This would be the program itself. And then everybody would work below to create their section. So that is the end of the whole thing. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you.